If this thing bites me, I'm going to hospital. Hello and welcome to Elliotts Exotics. My name's Jack, and if you like videos on tarantulas, snakes and more, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking the video. Also, check out my Instagram page at Elliotts_exotics. Let's get into the video. So as you saw in the title and the thumbnail, yes, I have bought myself a centipede. Not just any centipede, only the world's largest, the Scolopendra gigantea, or the giant white leg centipede. Now I'm a bit nervous about this as well. So as I said in the intro, if this thing bites me, I am probably going to go to the hospital. It has got quite strong venom in it. It's going to be quite painful. So I've got it so you guys don't have to. Now with it, I'm not going to be sticking it in a normal exoterra like I do with most of my animals. Reason for that is the exoterra is just not suitable for it. It's got the doors open at the front. I don't really want any chance of that thing jumping out at me because they are lightning quick. And as well as that, at the top of exoterras, it has a thin metal mesh. They will eat straight through that. They have very powerful jaws, so they're just going to get straight through that, no problem. So I've got myself a different type of enclosure, and I'm going to show that in just a second. So you guys are probably saying to yourselves, let's see it, let's see it. So let's show you. So it's still very small. These things can exceed 12 inches. So they do get very, very big. We're going to give it a different type of setup, and I'm going to talk you through why. So let's get into it. So as you can see, this is the enclosure I'm going to be working with. The difference that I've got with this one is I've modified it slightly because I want it to be as secure as possible. On the top here, I've placed this white ventilation system that is the same on the back of snake enclosures. It's just a thick white plastic. It's not going to be able to get through that. And as well as that, I've put on a little lock, just so I know it's not going to be able to get through that. And I've also stuck on some hinges, so it's not going to be able to push up from this side at all. And I've stuck it all down with a little thing called Gorilla Tape. It's some of the strongest tape that you can get. It has been recommended. This is what I hope is going to work and keep it secure. The place that I'm going to be sticking it on the shelf in the tarantula room, you're not going to be able to see this, but this is more for me and my protection. All you're going to be able to see is the glass on the front and the sides. So let's get the enclosure together. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to stick in the substrate. Now I'm going to be using a different kind. It is 70% sand and 30% soil. The reason for that is it's a bit of a myth that centipedes like this one like high humidity areas like jungles and things like that because they come from Peru. Now that's a little bit of a myth. Yes, they do come from Peru, but no, they do not like high humidity environments. The reason for this is they can get mycosis, which is like a leg rot, where their legs start to go black as well as the antennas, and it just rots. So it's not too good for them at all. So this is why I'm going for this sort of substrate and mixture with the 70% sand and the 30% soil, because they really thrive in a dry environment. Still going to give it the water dish and decoration for it to hide and thrive in, but it's all going to be very dry. We can stick in this little log here just so it can have somewhere to sort of hide. Put a little more sand just to make sure that doesn't fall down on it and crush it, because that really upset me. Got a water dish back there. Not many people are a fan of plastic skulls. I am sort of one of those people, but I think for something like this, it is pretty, I think it's needed. It'd definitely be a warning for others, as Maddie just said.
That was its dinner yesterday.
This was its last owner.
Yeah.
How does that look? I'm really happy with that. It looks sick. Stick in the water. Now the bit we've all been waiting for. Sticking it in. Got the tools. I have good old trusty spider stick. You can't get better than this. Cannot get better. All it is a kebab stick with a bit of black tape on it. Angle tongs, normal tongs, trusty grass. This is gonna do cool, but it's gonna be worth it. And for usually we have a normal catchy cup. Not this time, we've got the big old catch cup, because this thing's a beast. We also have as well, just in case I do get a bit, little venom extractor. It's probably gonna do nothing, but just in case, you never know. Alright, now the bit we've all been waiting for other than me. Let's stick this in. These things are lightning quick. So put your predictions down below of how you think this is going to go. Is it going to go our normal, runs out, tries to kill everyone? Or is it going to be a nice, goes in gently,
It's already
cutting about?
yeah. Oh no, Bub, please.
There you go, mate. Come on. Spider stick. Get away from my fingers.
It squeaked. Did you hear that?
I did hear that. It had a little squeak.
Yeah.
Look how cool that is. That's mad.
Mind.
It will close this now. Oh.
What? Has it got a leg missing? Oh, it's got a leg missing.
It's got a couple of legs missing.
No.
This is what
That thing is.
that's what that black leg rot is.
Oh no.
So this is why we've stuck it on this. So I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see it's already trying to escape. This is why we doubled up on the ventilation.
Well, I don't like it, but I feel quite bad for it that it's got legs missing. Is it like trench foot?
Yeah, a bit like that, yeah. So it just gets too moist and it just dies off. This is why I didn't want to put it in a humid enclosure, and I've stuck it in the 70% sand, 30% soil, because this is better for them. It's not humid, it's very dry, and this is what they need. They need it to be very dry.
How many legs have been infected?
1, 2, 3, a little bit on 1, 4. So about 4 legs that have been infected, possibly 5. It will calm down soon. It's just getting used to it because it's a brand new enclosure. Now it's coming down. Yes. Explore. That's sick. Give me its little antennas a clean. When it's cleaning itself, it's a good sign that it shows that it's comfortable. So it's happier already that it's in here. So it just shows it is not too bothered, it's not stressed out, which is good, which is what I want. I want it to be able to chill out in this enclosure and just have it as its own. I don't even know what sex it is. I don't know if it's male or female. I'm not too sure. I'm not bothered because there's a few ways to do it. You have to deprive them of a little bit of oxygen, so then it puts them to sleep, or you put them in cold water and then they'll go to sleep. It's either depriving it of oxygen or freezing it. I'm not a fan of that. I'd rather just let it do its thing, you know. I'm not bothered if it's a male or female. I'm just happy I got one, because they are hard to get hold of, especially this species, the giant white leg. One, because they don't get, no other centipede gets as big as this one, and this has got so much more growing to do. These get like bigger than forearm size. As long as it's happy in that, I'm happy. They can grow their legs back, it will just take a long time. As long as it hasn't affected it too much, I'm hoping being in here is going to chill it out a bit more. Anyway guys, that's the end of the video. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. This is the first time I've had anything like this, so I'm really excited to have it. I'm really glad we didn't need to use the massive catch cup, and I'm especially glad we didn't need to use the venom extractor, because it probably would have done nothing anyway. As I said, I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you did like it, let me know in the comments. What do you think of the setup? Is it something that you'd like to maybe get in the future? Have I inspired you that centipedes are not all that bad? Probably not, because I haven't convinced myself yet, but I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next one.
Do you love it?
I have no.